Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Distributed tidily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rivaldo. Mbappe. Caceres. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Forlan, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spreads it out wide. And here's Pedri. Forlan, real chance! Goal! Brazil! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Conte! It's in! Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looks to the other side. Conte. Mbappe. That's going right the way across. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Look at the space here. Now this could be a chance. Climbs up big. Vinicius Junior. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo goes short. Played into the box. Forlan attempts a clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Chance! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil go into the lead. Can he get on the end of this? And that has been clubbed away. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a promising position. And that was very necessary. Knocks it into space. Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. It'll be a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Forlan looking to add to his goal. That has not gone well. He's through, now is he in? It's Lewandowski! And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Brazil are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8.
So off we go once more.
Para a entrada do jogador.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Park Ji-sung has created one goal already. Park Ji-sung running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And this is Batistuta. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the finish! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Darren Fletcher.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears, takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what a... In he goes again! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior. And no, that was never going to make it. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saliba tries to clear.
Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
Oh no, what has happened here? Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. It's gone for a throw-in.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. He's found a way. Vinicius Junior! They would have been quick to recover this. Well read, nice interception. And back to the keeper. Ruben Diaz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Hazard has it in a wide position. Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Araujo makes the interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Roberto Carlos. Ambitious ball here. Araujo calmly anticipates.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. It is edge of the seat time here, their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Brazil come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He is Lewandowski! And he's running through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo. Now it's Lewandowski. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, good-looking ball. He's gone for goal! Decent hit and on target. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Lewandowski! We've got a goal! A truly spirited response in the face of peril. This is far from over. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal.
Pedri! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! What a game this is! Never say die football. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just...
He's going for goal! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
It's a smartly directed ball. Can he get on the end of this? Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Hakimi. Barcelona finding their passes. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Van Dijk deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent... And he shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pings in across, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dan Fletcher is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Now, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 7.
And we're off again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal
He's in plenty of space here.
el dorsal 11.
Rijkaard, he's found the great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Van de Ven. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Drives it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. João Pedro. Park Ji-sung. And they can counter here. And he's intervened well there. It's played through for him. Lewandowski. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's full on! Oh, almost a sixth.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Brazil come into this game in full survival mode. Avoid defeat and they are safe. But that is much easier said than done. Can they do it? We're about to find out. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Brazil cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard, he's shifting through the gears here. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Forlan duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Martinelli goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe hits a goal kick. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goes looking wide. Martinelli proves just a little... Martinelli!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Forlan has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Lewandowski really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He shifted it to the flank, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. That's a little off target, and he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. Park Ji-sung. That is a great pick out. And this is Forlan. Mbappe. And the finish! Spread it left. No, again there's no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an imaginative pass. Pinches it off him. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, shoot! And the shot! And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely spread. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Martinelli. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Brazil are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thinks about the shot. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. That is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. It's Park Ji-sung. Forlan. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking to play him in. Now it's Martinelli. He's gone away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. Shapes to shoot! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball is over the line.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Martinelli. He's a sharp little ball here. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in a good position here. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a good cross. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Searching pass he's played there. He's having a hit! And that could have brought them level.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Big header! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Gol del Barcelona.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They'll have one final crack at it. That's a sharp pass. Araujo calmly anticipates. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Brazil are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah. Fallen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Decent enough try. Brazil with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewandowski. Lovely, now then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordan has the chance to go the other way. Courtois punts it upfield. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Darren Fletcher. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Gavi. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Up Ji-sung. Darren Fletcher. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Casemiro. Jordan finding their passes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the defence. That's the keeper's ball.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior, great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. And it's Fletcher. Vinicius Junior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Darren Fletcher. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lewandowski, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Jordi Alba. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Darren Fletcher, and it's Forlan. Right, real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. Brazil find a position of real strength now. Jordan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Probing pass. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casemiro. And here's Messi. And Messi! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 10.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe, he is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Forlan. Well, that pass isn't the best. Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Busquets. Pass somewhat off target. Foot in. Rijkaard. This might spell danger. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jordan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's having a shot! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field, number 14.
So the manager can
Busquets.
make a change for the
Number
first time in the
5,
game here.
Gavi.
Jordan
Number
get
10,
themselves back into
Messi.
contention.
Oh, we have a
Number
very
29,
different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Alexander-Arnold.
This one's totally up for grabs.
7, Mbappe.
Played into space out wide.
Coming on the field, number 22, Federico Valverde.
Great chance! It's in! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saliba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chance to deliver. And it's Casemiro.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither...
Can he finish? They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Xavi Alonso into the last 5 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung's cross. Defending of the
Added
desperate
minutes has been
variety.
indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Lewandowski. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Saliba has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution.
Brazil making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chu finds himself offside. Threads one in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The final seconds now. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And he's intervened well there. And that is that. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everyone,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
Manchester
monumental
United
occasion.
against Brazil.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're underway. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Here's a chance! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's being shifted off it. Darren Fletcher. No foul, says the referee. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Park Ji-sung. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van der Vaart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rijkaard. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Modric. Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Van de Ven. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Hazard wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Always onto this. Hazard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that was nowhere near his best. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a pretty loose pass, and he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. He's looking wide. Van der Vaart. In by Van der Vaart. It's full on! Oh, it's come off the upright. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it.
1 minute at a time.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Picks out brilliant. And the shot! Azar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Van der Ven. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Lewandowski.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He shifted it to the flank. Drives it in. Casillas punts it upfield. Now it's Azar. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Drogba. Out to the right. Good chance here! And that's off target.
Ribery probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Was 70,987.
Park Ji-sung. Mbappe! And another try! That has been knocked clear. Fletcher, can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Xavi Alonso. Is there any real chance? It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny...
Bullish header! Oh, in for the pieces!
Number 15,
Manchester United.
Shot, surely!
Modric.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 13,
So, third corner of the game.
Number 16,
Drogba! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van der Vaart looking to run onto it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, they can break here. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now can he find... And he shoots! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
the goal scorer.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nice looking ball. Araujo makes the interception. What a throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Number 23, Mohamed Salah.
That has not gone well. Rijkaard, and the through ball. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. It's Neymar! It's hit the upright. Lewandowski. Now it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Casillas gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Lewandowski. And that's a dangerous ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo. There will be 4 extra minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favor.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And this is Forlan. He's found the way. Chance! Valverde. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rafinha. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that wasn't far away. Now it's Lewandowski. Either side yet able to find the net. Somewhat off target. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Lewandowski! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Turns back here, probably the best option. It's Rijkaard.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
We expected better, and so did he. Rafinha, Lewandowski. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Lewandowski. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rafinha aims beyond the defence. Threads one in. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's been caught on chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe. Caicedo. That is a brilliant interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Park Ji-sung. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. There's the shot! No mistake! Brazil are back in business. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cleared without complication. Caicedo. Caicedo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've got a throw in. And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Now it's Forlan. Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, can they get him away? Lewandowski. That's the keeper's ball. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Flings it. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Forlan. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Not the most accurate pass. He's looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Lewandowski played in with purpose. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that is expertly dealt with. Great vision. Lewandowski. Here comes another cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha gets into a good position. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is it's Forlan! That's a decent clearance. And he's running through. Can he finish?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's that. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because...
Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe is having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rijkaard, looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van der Vaart providing an outlet on that flank. Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Batistuta gets flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. And this is Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs in across. He's there to get rid. And Fletcher! Oh, bang on target. Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung looking to run onto it. They've got a throw in. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Forlan looking for the run. Thuram cuts it out. That's really well cleared. And it's Parla. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass, and he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung. Van der Vaart. He's found a way through. Van der Vaart's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Forlan. He is through here. Park Ji-sung.
Milan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Darren Fletcher. And there's a searching pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Kimmich with the clearance. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that is a little undercooked. Van der Vaart. Can he get on the end of this? Lofted in. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung charging forward, the ball at his feet. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard goes down, but nothing given. And here's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Zico! Darren Fletcher, and the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And that has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's played through for him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, he's got space here. Played back in. Oblak breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007
And
spettatori.
that's another good win of the ball. And it's Cáceres. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Forlan knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con il numero 15. Owen.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Van der Vaart, and he's managed to get free. Fernando Torres, and the finish! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van der Ven. Aimed beyond the defence. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared without complication. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Now it's Zico. Great vision. And this is Torres. Oh, decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.